Tonight we visited one of the Tokyo's most impressive tempura restaurants. The restaurant has only 6 seats. We were seated directly in front of the chef. Behind the counter was an incredible small but spotless kitchen. Everything here revolves around tempura. The chef worked with 2 large copper frying pans, one filled with regular oil and the other with sesame oil. We started with sake. Mine was semi-sweet. It was served in small ceramic cups. The first dish, we were beautifully seasoned appetizers. Yellow tomatoes, duck fillet, rice topped with red caviar, fried fish. Next came sashimi of white fish and squid, served with a clear pear-infused soy sauce. The chef started preparing fresh shrimp right in front of us. They were so fresh that they were still moving. He fried both the shrimps, fillet and the legs, cooking each piece in 2 oils so we could compare the flavor ourselves. I prefer the regular oil. We could season the shrimp with either a classic salt or use a citrus salt before dipping it into a delicate soy sauce mixed with a grated radish. The shrimp brain were carefully wrapped in leaves, buttered, and fried into a surprisingly delicious bite. After followed lotus roots, incredible tender squid, and seasonal mushrooms with thick, meaty stems. One of my favorite was monkfish. The center was so slightly pink and so tender. Then came monkfish, raw wrapped in nori and fried in tempura butter. It was very rich and delicate. Next, chef served as a small teapot filled with broth made from seafood and mushrooms. First, we tasted as it is. Then he asked us to add a slice of sudachi citrus inside. The difference was incredible. The mushrooms suddenly tasted even deeper and more intense. Next was abalone, served with risotto. It was excellent. And then came the highlight of the evening. The chef showed us a basket of live eels and selected one. Wearing gloves, he expertly prepared it right in front of us. The fillet, the spine, beans, and chestnut were all fried in tempura butter. The spine became incredibly crispy, while the eel itself was so delicious, buttery, and slightly sweet. Everything on the plate worked perfectly together. For dessert, we had black sesame ice cream, sweet red beans, and roasted Japanese sweet potato. What made this experience even more special is that the entire restaurant is run by only 2 people. A tiny kitchen, 6 seats, 1 chef.